My name is Avril Nitrate, a drag performer, and I always laugh that I had my first foray into drag in primary school, all boys CBS national school, and we'd put on a show every year, and I was cast as Jack's mother in Jack and the Beanstalk, the only female part in the show. I think I was about 7 or 8 at the time, and doing Money 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 by ABBA in full drag in front of all your school friends was an interesting beginning into my drag career. I was looking through a diary recently from my teenage years, and I had lots of poems and doodles, and one of the doodles was this big glamorous lady I drew. So I was drawing Avril in my teenage years without even knowing. It was just when I picked up my diary to check it out, it amazed me. I was looking at Avril from my teenage years. I've always been an attention seeker. That's just something that's been part of me, and I suppose a way to deal with that, a way to explore that, was to get involved in drag. I've been flying as cabin crew for almost 18 years now. I always say sometimes when you're at work, you're kind of in drag as a flight attendant. You are there to perform for those number of people you have, maybe for a 10-hour flight or a 50-minute flight. But you are there to put on a show for them, make sure they enjoy the show. When I joined cabin crew, it was quite a conservative airline, and I would have hidden the fact that I did drag. But how things have progressed so much that I'm now part of the LGBTQIA+ group within the organisation, and I represent them during Pride out on the streets, and I think it has moved on fantastically that you can be your authentic self at work and in your personal life. However, there's still so much hate out there. Recently in Dublin, one of our sisters, one of our drag queens, was attacked late at night, mind no business, after a show. And that's happening. Drag has always been part of Pride, and drag has always been activism. Because people listen to drag queens, because when you're a 7-foot tall man in a wig, you command the room and you command to be listened to. So it's still important that drag is part of Pride and part of activism, because there's so much work that still needs to be done for our trans people in our community on a human rights basic level. And to stop antisocial behaviour, especially in our city, because we should feel comfortable in our queer spaces any time of the day or night.